It's not actually a delightful or a happy scenario what is going on between Israel and Hamas, Israel and Gaza. Nobody who thinks of humanity likes it. But that is what it is. Praise Wuta! What's up, everyone? It's your boy, the Crackhead, wishing you all a wonderful new week. I think this is the best opportunity to answer this question. I was about to work out when somebody asked on the comment section on the post that is not related at all to the question he was asking. He asked, and I'm going to rephrase in pidgin, why una they bomb Hamas? Meaning, why is Israel bombing Hamas? And I replied to him, of course, but I just want to make the reply public in a video format to explain once and for all to those who care to listen. First of all, a lot of people believe that in Gaza, they are in an open prison. Before I go into Gaza, a lot of you see the protest and the flyers and the banner from the river to the sea, free Palestine. Well, if you want to check history, we all know how the name Palestine came into being. I'm not going to go into that. In fact, we should ask the British why they chose to give this territory the name Palestine. That's, in fact, it's from that we have the conflict we're having today between Israel and Hamas or Gaza. So when it comes to Palestine, let me say it this way. There is what is known as the Palestine Authority. That's where Bethlehem is. That's where I can go. In fact, I've been to Bethlehem a few times. It is called Palestine Authority because the authority that is governing that place, that's what they choose to call themselves, or that's what, the United Nations or the British called it, Palestine Authority. And the side that is being governed by Hamas is called Gaza. So Palestine Authority is different from Gaza. The government of Gaza is Hamas. So a lot of people are always saying Gaza, people living in Gaza, they are living in an open prison. When you say like that, what you are insinuating is that it's Israel that is boxing them and putting them and is cornering them in that so-called open prison. But I have made my research and I've asked questions. I asked most people, why is it that people in Gaza, despite the fact that Hamas is not letting them have their freedom. In fact, if there is election, if you think that election rigging in Nigeria is too much, then you have to go to Gaza. In fact, people are literally forced to vote for Hamas. And this same Hamas, as the government, as much as these people do not like the lifestyle, that when they want to leave Gaza, Hamas does not let them leave. So when you see these people complaining, you're thinking that Israel is the one that is causing these people. How can Israel be causing their problem when Israel is giving a lot of money to Gaza, is pumping in money to Gaza? The electricity they enjoy, the water they enjoy, it's from Israel. So how would Israel, after giving them all these amenities and things that pertain to life, would now put them in an open prison? So the people that is putting their own people in an open prison is Hamas. Hamas does not want these people to go out. I have asked, I have made my research. So if Gaza is an open prison, that's not the fault of Israel, it's the fault of Hamas. Now, coming back to the question this brother asked, well, I don't know if I should call you a brother, but anyways, coming back to the question you asked, when this war started, if you want to know how it started, I will not go into that. I don't want to relieve that. But Hamas took hostages. And over the months, through several wars and attacks, both from Israel and from Hamas, they later decided, okay, there should be a peace treaty, like ceasefire, so that Hamas can return some hostages. In fact, these hostages, for one hostage that Hamas returns back to Israel, Israel gives out at least 100 prisoners who at some point committed terrorist acts here in Israel. But it came to a point Hamas stopped honoring the hostage deal release treaty. The reason what is going on right now is because Hamas did not honor their own agreement. And for a while, over here, we haven't heard Hamas firing rockets from Gaza, but it's from Yemen. That is what we call proxy war. Hamas, at least at the moment, can't fire any rocket. Whatever rockets they have to give it to their neighboring friendly countries to fire it at Israel. Why? Because if Hamas will make that mistake in firing rockets, technology will detect where they are firing from, and Israel will rain down on them. Well, it's not actually a delightful or a happy scenario what is going on between Israel and Hamas, Israel and Gaza. Nobody who thinks of humanity likes it, but that is what it is. If Hamas no one make Israel, they bomb them according to you, tell Hamas, make them honor their hostage deal agreement, make them return the hostages wey still dey in their custody, then make we see whether things go stop or go stop. That was just what I wanted to explain.